This is the Loop Logic Podcast. I am your host, the man, the myth, the legend, as always, Reggie Robinson. It is 2019 still as we speak. We have approximately 8 hours and 8 days until 2019, and I am very, very, very excited. Very excited. I got some big shit coming in 2019, and I got a lot of stuff going on. I'll announce some of that stuff at the end of the show. But just in the beginning, like I say, I want to say thank you for everybody, because y'all, this is going to be pre-recorded, so y'all should get this around New Year's, maybe New Year's Day. But so far, I've been podcasting since February 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a good year. It's been a really good year. I'm 36 episodes in, and I'm proud of myself. Thank my listeners. Y'all still rocking with me. I fuck with y'all. We had a lot of shit going on 2019. 2019 has kind of been like a love-hate year for me. I love it because I started the podcast, and that's kind of like, it's kind of been a big deal for me, I would say. Podcast has opened me up to a lot of different things. It's taught me a lot. I've been teaching myself, and hopefully I've been teaching some of my listeners with the word I tell. And like I say, we have approximately 8 hours and 8 days to 2020. So I want to just give a round of applause for me and my listeners just for rocking with me. I fuck with that. I appreciate that. Okay, now here's the bullshit. 2019, like I said, a love and hate year. 2019 has had so much shit that went on in 2019. We can go from celebrity deaths. I know y'all probably don't want to talk about that. Nipsey Hussle. I don't know all of them. Nipsey Hussle, I did an episode on him. Social sensitivity. I think that's episode 9, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can go back and listen to that. John Witherspoon, R.I.P. to Pops. Juice WRLD. This is my last episode. The World Is Yours. Dedicated to Juice WRLD. The movie director John Singleton, he passed away this year. I think it was due to a heart attack, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not the only thing. We've had celebrity deaths. We've had things like human sex trafficking at an all-time high that's through the fucking roof right now. Women, y'all always an issue for me. I'm sorry. Niggas, y'all an issue too. So don't just think it's just women. And just people in general, man. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Like, just a few days ago, I had posted something on Twitter. Matter of fact, I want to see if I can pull this up for y'all real quick. But I pray to God that 2020 is different for, not for me, but the people around me, my peers and everybody else who's listening and everybody else in the world. 2020 been a handful, man. I'm trying to find this tweet. Matter of fact, I don't feel like looking for it. But one thing I do want to talk about like I said earlier on one of my earlier episodes, we are coming into 2020, and I feel like we need to have 2020 vision. With that being said, like I said, we need to see clearly. Please ignore that shit in the background. But like I said, we need to see clearly. 2020 is coming, and a lot of us, we need to all do better, because we're not perfect. There's always room for improvement, and for myself and for others. But I want to start with the niggas. I'm start with y'all first. One thing I see that men need to stop doing, I know they say black men don't cheat. I know that this whole wave done started this whole movement. Starting 2020, how about all men? Let's not cheat no more. And I'm not saying I'm a cheater. For anybody who know me personally, for real, they know that I've never cheated on any female in my life. I don't plan on to. Those are not my intentions. But for anybody who are or who is cheating, who has cheated, and who's maybe currently thinking about cheating, let's stop doing that. I'm serious. For all men, let's stop cheating. Let's, just for this year, if y'all can do this for me, this year, let's try to be faithful the whole year. And let's just see what happens. You might like it. You never know. Let's get one woman and let's stick to them. Let's treat them good. And hopefully the same will be in return for you. I want to see guys stop cheating. Another thing, I just want to see niggas have more sense nowadays. I was going to pull up the tweet, but on Twitter, mostly, people got to have more respect, man. I see people, they post stuff online, and I know it's the Twitter fingers and the internet gangsters, but people post stuff online literally for nothing but attention. And it's so fucking annoying, and it's so crazy how extremely rude and how far people will go to try to hurt your feelings and fuck up somebody's day just to get some likes and retweets. That's fucking crazy. Let's start 2020 with respecting people. Let's have some sense. Let's be mindful and be open to other people's opinions. Let's stop trying to knock people down. If they do something that's different, that's not in your lane, I guess I could say, anything that's different to you, don't try to knock the man off his hustle. Leave him alone. If you ain't gonna support, move the fuck out the way. That go for me too. We need to start being supportive. We need to start being more respectful. We need to stop cheating as a whole. Cheating as in no flirting with other women, no talking to other women, no attempts of talking to other women. Let's not even try to look at other women. Like, if you have a certain someone or a significant other, stick to that person. Let's try to do that for a whole year. For real. I can do it. I don't have no problem with doing it. But like I said, for the people who do different, who think different, let's try to be faithful this year. Let's try to be respectful. Let's try to be more supportive with each other. People who do music, I would advise you to try to find your own sound. Don't try to sound like somebody else, or don't try to sound like an artist that's already in the industry. Find your own sound and ride that wave instead of riding everybody else's wave. Same things go with how people dress, how people act, how people talk. Let's try to find our own creativity in 2020. Let's try to find our own vision. What do we like instead of what everybody else like? I don't want to see people dressing the same. That shit is so annoying. Like I said, everybody want to wear designer and stuff. Like, it's cool if you like designer, but let's make sure that you genuinely like it. And let's not go off of pictures that you've seen on social media and try to fucking be identical to their image. That shit is lame as fuck. As men, we need to do better. For real, for real. Let's try to find some creativity and some originality. Let's be ourselves. And let's make 2020 a year that nobody expected. And with that being said, I want everything to change. If you're doing any of those things that I just said, let's try doing the opposite in 2020. I'm serious. The popping pills, like I said, I did the episode with Juice WRLD. Popping pills, let's stop that. Drinking lean, let's stop it. Even me, I haven't really told too many people, but I stopped smoking weed. And it's been what, 5 days, 5-6 days if I'm not mistaken. I know that's not long, but it's a start. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even feeling the urge or the crave to smoke anymore. I'm not even lying to you. So I'm trying to do better myself. I had slowed down on going back to the gym. I started back going to the gym. Started to drink more water. I'm just trying to do better as a whole. And I want to see everybody do that. Honest to God. I just want 2020 to be a more healthy, wealthy year. And healthy as in mind, body, and soul. Let's change this whole perception. Let's take 2019, crumble that shit up in the ball and throw it in the trash because it's over with. Like I said, we have approximately 8 days and 8 hours left until 2020, or until January 1st. Let's change everything up. Let's try doing the opposite now. We've been doing this shit for a while. Everybody's been doing the same thing for a while. The boys, the girls, everybody else in the world. Everybody's being the same. Let's change it up. Let's change it up, man. Everybody needs a change. Whether if it's your job, if you don't feel like your job cutting it for you, time for a change. Get a new job. Find something else. If you are rapping and you've been rapping the same way, I don't know, let's try a different style in 2020. Find a different flow. Use some different beats that you're not used to. Let's bring in some more creativity. Let's be different all 2020. All 2020. Women, I know y'all motherfucking heart drop when I say that shit. Women, I want to see some changes. I want to see women with more self-respect and morals. I know I've talked about this plenty of times on the podcast, but like I said, in 2019, I haven't seen no changes being made. Same shit go for y'all. Let's find some originality and some creativity. Stop trying to look like Cardi B. Stop trying to look like Meg Thee Stallion. Stop trying to look like the City Girls. Stop saying period. Stop saying oh crur with all that crazy shit. Let's speak proper English. Let's all act like we got some sense. And let's stop stripping. Cover yourselves up. Let's stop selling your pussy and your ass and shit on the internet. Let's stop, man. Like, I wasn't even gonna say this on the podcast, but literally, like, maybe like an hour to an hour and a half ago, I just had to tell this one chick off. I ain't gonna say what she said, but let's just say this bitch really thought she owned me. I was trying to talk to this girl. I was texting her a few days ago. I haven't heard from her in literally like 3-4 days. And then right when I was getting off work, she hit me up with some crazy shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, who the fuck is you to be saying some shit like that to me? I'm not going to say what she said. I'm not going to put out like that. But that kind of, it didn't fuck up my day, but it definitely threw me off. But let's start having some respect, man. Self-respect. Some morals. If you don't have any, please go find some. Go buy some. They're probably on Amazon. Amazon has everything. For y'all, not trying to tell y'all what to wear, because I know women are very sensitive about being told what to do. I don't give a fuck. Somebody need to tell y'all something. Like I said, same shit go for the guys. Y'all niggas got Balenciaga shoes on and shit. Fucking True Religion jeans. And your priorities fucked up. You probably don't got no gas in your car right now. But you got like $1,000 pair of jeans on. Let's stop doing that type of stuff. Let's get all of our shit in check. And let's boss the fuck up the right way. And not the way that you think a boss should look. All the gold chains and the grills and shit. Throw that shit the fuck away, man. If you can't really afford it, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Please don't buy it. All these girls getting ass shots. And this is another girl I'm about to talk about. I was talking to this girl. She told me she was getting a BBL. People don't know what a BBL is. This is a Brazilian butt lift. I was fine with it. But y'all should know how my mind think by now. With these ass shots and these ass lifts and titty lifts and all this shit. I already know which way she going. So I had to leave that alone. Nope. Can't do it. Let's get some morals. Let's start having some self-respect and some respect for others. Like I said on Twitter, people be wilding, bro. Let's start being more positive. Stop all that negative shit. And one more thing. Can we share more positivity online? Please. Can we do that just for 2020? Let's just, everything I'm saying, let's just do it for 2020. And let's just see if it's really going to make a difference. I think it is. I think it'd make a huge difference. And I really think people will start acting different too. Because I hate to blame everything on social media, but really that kind of what it all boils down to. All the way from how people dress, all the way down to people's depression and anxiety. It all comes from social media. People want to look a certain way. If they don't look that way, they feel like they broke or they're less than. Let's do different. The past couple of days I've been seeing people keep reposting pictures of Cardi B with no makeup on. I don't know what the fuck that's doing for y'all. But why is that so important? I don't know why that's so important to y'all. Because I seen somebody, they reposted it and they was like, oh, she's so beautiful without makeup. So fucking what? And this is the thing about this, because I know it sounds crazy coming from me, but this is how, looking in from the outside, this is how this looks. You people repost this type of stuff just because she looked good without makeup. I feel like more girls probably gonna start posting pictures without makeup. You are not Cardi B. Can we please get that through our fucking heads? For the girls, y'all are not Cardi B. For the niggas, y'all is not Offset. Can we please stop looking up to these celebrities and this pointless shit that they do? You can look up to them, but stop looking up to the pointless shit. Y'all looking up to the chains. They got this type of chain, or they wear these type of shoes, or wear this type of shirt, or drive this type of car, and then that's what y'all go for. Find what the fuck you like. That shit is so annoying, man. Like, I don't understand how y'all go through this whole world following everybody else's footsteps. Like, it's confusing as fuck, man. It's so confusing. I want to see. Oh, another thing. One thing that really, really fucking ticks me the fuck off nowadays. This whole sarcasm thing. And when people say, oh, sarcasm is my second language. Please stop with that. Please stop with that. That shit is so aggravating. How the fuck is sarcasm a second language? And people use that shit to their advantage too. They'll say some shit and don't really mean it. But they say it like they mean it. But they don't really mean it. And they just keep going with it. Like, I can't stand that shit. Like, tell me what you really want to say. Like, this is what I mean. I need people to start being real. I need people to be real with themselves and be real with others. Cause really, you ain't doing shit but just lying to yourself. So let's stop being sarcastic. Let's fucking man up. Let's woman up. Let's be real. I'm serious. Before I get too far, just because I said real, for the people who have been listening, I know I've been talking about this episode that I was thinking about dropping, that I did with two guests a while back, probably like a month ago now. And I told y'all we did it on black stereotypes, and they didn't want me to release it. Like I said, it's been a month. I haven't heard nothing from either one of them. We were supposed to redo it, but I was waiting on them. I didn't hear shit from them. And by the way, they told me not to delete it, but they still wanted to redo it. Haven't heard from them. So, yes, I did drop that episode. If y'all want to go listen to the episode I recently just dropped, episode 35, if I'm not mistaken. Who uncle is this? Please go listen to that. That shit's funny as fuck. But just like that, like, I dropped the episode. As soon as I dropped it, I ain't gonna say they. One of them hit me up, and I guess he was kind of mad because, like I say, they wanted to redo that one. I told them we wasn't redoing that episode. I said if we was going to redo an episode, we need to find a whole new topic, and then we can redo it. But I'm keeping this episode. So I dropped the episode. They got a little mad. I guess they probably seen it as disrespectful. I really don't care. They, like I said, I guess they say they said something wrong. I've listened to it a couple times. I didn't hear nothing wrong with it. If y'all hear anything wrong, please let me know. If y'all hear anything offensive, please let me know. I highly doubt that y'all will find anything offensive, because we talking about black stereotypes. We're not talking about no other race. And it was only niggas in the room when we did the podcast. So I don't think anybody would be offended. But if you are offended, please let me know personally. But like I said, man, I want people to be real and For the people who follow me on social media, I know you probably seen that I posted something the other day saying how I want people to be real on my show. This podcast is real, raw, uncut, and uncensored, and it always will be. Any problems that go on to the world or that goes on in the world will be addressed, and the truth will be told, as always, like it has been from February 2nd to now, and so on in the future. And this goes for all my guests. If you plan on coming on my show, you plan to sugarcoat, and you plan to speak half the truth and not the whole truth, or you want to half-ass, and no, I'm not doing that. We're gonna be real. We're gonna be honest. We're gonna be truthful. I'm not trying to put no more lies out to the world. I'm not trying to put no more fake bullshit out to the world. Everything's gonna be real, as it already has been, especially on my podcast. I don't know about all the other ones, but I try to be as real as possible, and it's gonna be real to the end of my time. So that's one thing. What I do? Men and women, we need to do better. Oh, another thing I want to point out. Mexican people, I want y'all to do better. Please stop trying to fit 30 motherfuckers in one little hatchback. I seen that shit at the dollar store the other day, and nigga, y'all need an award for how fucking gas efficient y'all motherfuckers is. I swear, it was like these niggas was driving like a little Scion, like them little box cars. I shit you not. I was about to pull off, but one of the niggas who hopped out the car, I knew him. I was gonna go say hey, but I didn't. But I seen it, I was like, oh shit, like I know bro right there. So he hopped out, and the passenger hopped out, and then one person in the back hopped out. So I go back, look down at my phone. I look back up at the car, and I seen like 8 to 10 more niggas hop out the fucking back seat. Like, how the fuck do y'all do this shit without getting caught? Like, I know if any niggas would lap up in a car like that, we getting pulled over immediately. Like, I don't know how y'all do this shit. Y'all get a small ass car, fit the whole goddamn family in there. Have a small ass house, have the whole family in that bitch. Y'all are wild as fuck. I don't know how y'all do this shit. But Mexican people, please get a bigger car. Make room for others, please. What's another thing? Guyanese people, I need y'all to start shaving. Y'all are some hairy motherfuckers. That shit is disgusting. Y'all dead ass look like gorillas. Y'all look hairy as fuck. That shit is nasty, bro. Like, I've seen Guyanese people, they have more hair on their fucking arms and legs than I got on my goddamn head. That shit is nasty. If you need to go get waxed, go get waxed. I might just pay for the shit. That shit is nasty. Another thing I noticed, you know how they say all Chinese people look alike? I didn't think that was true until the other day. I seen like a group of Chinese people, and they really do look alike. I know that sounds racist, but they look alike. And I found this, I'm kind of starting to think the same thing about like old white people. Cause like I say, I work in the 55 plus community. A lot of old white people look the same. That shit is weird as fuck. It's funny, but it's weird as fuck. Y'all need to start looking different. That's why I'm going with this. Y'all need to do something with y'all faces. Y'all, I couldn't tell which one is which. Y'all all look like the same fucking person. It was one more thing. Oh, but the moral of the story is, I really want people to do better. Let's be more respectful. Let's find some creativity. Like I said, for men, let's be faithful. Stop with the cheating shit. 2019, I want y'all to hang up your cleats or whatever you call them. Let's be faithful to the women. Women, let's have some respect for yourselves and for people as a whole. Let's have respect for each other. That's what I'm looking for in 2019 or 2020. Excuse me. Like I said, 2020. I feel like this is a year of vision. I want people to. I know y'all probably hear chicken in the background. That's not my chicken, by the way. It's a stray chicken out here. I'm finna fry his ass in a few. But in 2020, I want people to use their heads, find some creativity, find the talent, do something other than what everybody else is doing. Let's stop copying people. Let's come on, we gotta do better, man. We really gotta do better. Like the shit, it irks my fucking nerves. Like it's so crazy. Like how could people go every fucking day being rude and sarcastic and just an asshole for no fucking reason? All goddamn day, 24 hours a day, 24/7, 365. How the fuck can you be an asshole every single day, all day, with no problem? Like, that's wild. But it's just crazy, man. It's like, I was just talking to a good friend of mine the other night, and like I was telling her, like, I'm just so sick of everybody doing the same shit and just literally just being assholes to each other for no reason. Like, there's literally no point. People out here being assholes, being sarcastic. People, and like I say, we need to be faithful. Stop fucking everybody. Because now that we have a lot of gay people out here, as in gay, bisexual, lesbian, trans, whatever, little do you know, all you niggas is fucking the same people. That's spreading hella diseases, bro. We need to stop all this shit. Like, let's go back to the basics. Like, where was all this shit at when we was kids? Nobody was thinking like that. Nobody wasn't worrying about who had the best clothes or who had the fattest ass, or nobody didn't even know what the fuck sarcasm was. Do what the kids do. The kids just tell you the truth all the time. All the time. They don't care. They don't know any different. But that's good. They're going to tell you the truth. I think people need to start telling the truth again. They start being real. People need to wake up, because there's a lot of people out here who's not paying attention to the right shit, and they're taking the wrong message and they running with it. And like I was telling my friend earlier, or last night when we was talking, this shit is gonna steer people in the wrong direction. It's gonna get to a point where you deep in a hole where you can't get the fuck out of because you don't listen to the wrong motherfuckers. Let's open our minds. Let's be more mindful. Let's actually use our fucking heads and think before we react instead of move and react. Let's think. Let's be real. Let's use our heads. Let's find some creativity. Let's be original. Let's be ourselves. That's what I want to see all 2020. Let's be faithful. Let's be honest. Stop with the sarcasm. Stop trying to be like everybody in the media. Be yourself until you get in the media. And I'm not saying when you get in the media, change up and start acting like everybody else. No, be yourself. Because if you be yourself and you make it famous, then that's what made you famous. You being yourself. You're not going to get famous by trying to fucking do what the fuck everybody else doing. If you make music, you're not going to get famous by trying to sound like every fucking rapper that's already out. You need to be different. People don't want to hear the same shit. Like, it's sometimes, like, I don't even listen to the radio no more. I have all these music apps on my phone. I just listen to my own shit. But it's every now and then I just listen to the radio just to see what's on there. And I shit you not, it'll be times where it might be like some Young Thug or some shit on the radio. I don't want to hear that, so I flip to the next station. Then they got Gunna and Lil Baby. Flip to another station, they got Da Baby and Lil Uzi. Like, bruh, all these motherfuckers sound the same. Now, I don't even know how the fuck they got famous. I wouldn't have signed none of you niggas if it was up to me. Everybody sounds the same. Like, this shit is so fucking weird. That's why I said earlier in one, I don't know what episode it was, but I said this earlier in the podcast, how, I don't know if y'all watched Very Odd Parents growing up, but on the Very Odd Parents, they had an episode called The Same Game, and it was an episode where Timmy, he wished that everybody was the same. Then everybody turned into gray blobs and everything was all black and white. Nobody wore clothes. They were just these gray blobs. Everybody looked the same. Everything in the world was the same. Timmy was the only person with this pink hat. And me, walking around in the world today, I feel like I'm the only motherfucker with the pink hat. Because all of you niggas and bitches out here act the same. It's so weird, man. It's so fucking weird. Like, I'll hang out with a group of people and you can tell that they not being themselves. Like, y'all dead ass be doing too much. Stop trying to be fucking celebrities when you're not. Be yourself. Like, this shit is so corny, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. This shit irks my nerves. As you can hear, you can probably tell that I'm fucking aggravated. Because this shit's been going on for, I would say it's been going on for way too long now. I don't understand where people get this whole train of thought from. But take it, crumble it up, throw it the fuck away. Let's start fresh in 2020. Let's try something new. That's my goal for everybody. That's what I want to see everybody do. Let's just try something new. Let's just try to be different. What's the problem? You scared you're going to be a fucking outcast? Who gives a fuck? I'm an outcast just by doing the podcast. That was a bar. Outcast podcast. Anyway, I feel like I'm an outcast just by doing the podcast. Because everybody around me is either becoming strippers, or they rapping, or they making beats, or they doing something with music, or they just playing sports, or like that's fine. That's okay. These are all good careers. But I just feel like there's too many people doing this shit. We got way too many rappers, bro. Like that we definitely have too much of. And then there's other people just doing shit just because it looks good when somebody else do it. Like, please find you something that makes you happy. You happy, genuinely happy, authentically happy, not artificially happy. Stop trying to fake happiness. That's another thing that I see on social media. You can tell when somebody really going through a hard time and then they just be posting little shit and put laughing emojis or LOL or LMAO at the end. If there's something wrong with you, let people know. People be trying to act fake depressed and shit. Like, what the fuck is the point? If you've ever been through real depression or real anxiety, your ass will not be faking that shit. I've been through depression, and I somewhat feel like I have social anxiety, so I don't even fuck around with shit like that. I know people who really have depression and anxiety who are on prescripted medicines for it. They don't fuck around like that. So for the dumbasses out here who are just playing like they all sad and shit, like niggas be taking pictures with guns in their mouth and shit. Like I seen that shit like 2-3 days ago on Instagram. I forgot, it was like a short video, like a 10-second video, but it was this girl. She had a camera on her face. I forgot what the caption was, but she was smiling. There was no music or nothing playing. She was just smiling. Then she pointed the camera up at the sky real quick. She went back down on her face and she had a gun in her mouth, and then it ended. But I guess it was supposed to be funny. But like, why do people even play with depression like that? Why are you playing with mental illness like that? And like I said, you really don't understand until the shit really happens to you. Don't play with shit like that. People fake mental illnesses to get prescribed medicine and end up becoming junkies and shit. That's why I did the episode, The World Is Yours, dedicated to Juice WRLD, R.I.P., because of his death of opioids. Let's stop, man. Stop all that shit. That shit is like honestly, how the fuck is that cool? And this is when I say I want answer, like I want real deal answers for this type of shit. Like DM me, I want answers. Email me, I want fucking answers. If you act like that, I want answers. I don't understand it. That's why I tell people, I try to get the people who act like that, for real, I try to get them to come on to the show. Because I'm going to question you about all that shit. I'm going to see if this is really you. And if it's not, I'm going to call you a fake ass, phony ass motherfucker. And I'll probably never talk to you again. You definitely not somebody I want in my circle. Come on, you think I want a fake depressed nigga in my circle? Really? And then it'd be a whole circle of fake depressed niggas. That shit is corny. I don't understand y'all, bro. This shit is wild. Like I said, 2020 is gonna be the year of vision, man. Let's like I said earlier, let's open our eyes up. Let's start seeing clearly. Let's be real with our true selves. It's a lot of shit that we need to drop off in 2019. Don't turn back. Don't look back. Drop them off. Leave it there and speed the fuck off. Speed straight into 2020. Don't look back. Leave that shit alone, man. If you're doing pills, if you're drinking lean, I advise you to quit. Let's start fresh in 2020. If you're being sarcastic, if you're being fake with yourself and with others, I advise you to be different. Let's start being honest and being real. If you make music, like I said, try something new. Find a new style. Let's just do something different. After this episode, that's what I want to see. I want to see everybody do something different. I'm serious. And I really hope, for the love of God, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, whatever religion you is, Buddha, you read the Quran, whatever. I want people to be different. I really want people to be different, man. I really want people to be different. Like, I can't stress this shit enough. People need to change their ways. I really don't know. Like, I wish I had a time machine, because I want to go back to high school. I don't know when all this fake ass personality done started. I don't know when this shit, I don't know where it came from. But it's weird, man. I see artists like what's that damn girl name? Billie Eilish or Billie Eilish or some shit like that. She probably a cool person, but by looking at her, like, she seems like she's one of those fake depressed people. And then even if you are depressed and you're on medication for it, they push that image. Like, they be like, even they post pictures on Instagram, like I say, little videos and shit, and they just look depressed. Like, these motherfuckers look dead in the face. They be posting shit like looking all drowsy and shit. Like, what the fuck? And y'all fuck with that shit. Y'all really fuck with that shit. That shit is weird, bro. That shit is weird. Y'all are some fucking weirdos, man. I really want people to be different, bro. Shit aggravates the fuck out of me. That's why I do this podcast, man. I really try to teach people a different way of thinking. That's why the show called Loop Logic. Let's be logical. None of this shit is logical. Y'all just doing shit for the fuck of it, or just for the fame. Like, that's so dumb. Stop doing shit for the gram. Shit is like, it makes me fucking cringe, dog. Like, I really don't know where people get this shit from. But like I say, as of now, we have approximately 7 hours and 8 days until 2020. I really hope it's a better year. And I feel like it's going to be a good year for me, because I got a lot of shit. Like, I've been working on a lot of shit. And like I said, I got some announcements to make at the end of the show. But if I remember, I hope I remember. Hope I don't forget. But I've been making some moves, and I've been trying to make some moves. And I feel like 2020 is going to be a very big year for me in this podcast. I really do think that, and I really feel that. Like, I feel that shit in my spirit. Like I cannot wait for 2020 to get here. Like, and now that it's the last couple days until 2020, this shit's going slow for me now. Like, I cannot wait until 2020 start. Cause I really feel like this is going to be a good year for me. But as for everybody else, let's try something different, man. Like, for real. Like, let's make a pledge, bro. Let's be different. For real, for real. That's all I want to see. If I really start to notice a change in people, I'll probably start crying. That shit make me feel so good. Cause like I say, man, I cannot stress this enough how I really feel like people are getting steered into the wrong direction with the fake news, and it's just everything, man. 2019, it was a good year for some people, but it's full of bullshit too. I just want people to do better, man. I literally do this shit for y'all, bro. I be trying to teach y'all something. Like, for real, bro. Let's be different, dog. And I know it's some people out there who's listening to me who feels the same exact way that I feel. If you are that person, thank you. I wish I could meet you. I really do. I really truly do. I wish I could meet you. Cause a person who think like that, they got a good head on their shoulders. But anybody who just following anything they see, that's a lost soul, bro. And ain't no telling where that person that you following is leading you to. They could be leading you to a good life. But like I said, ain't no telling. Cause you can't think for yourself. You following somebody else. They could be leading you to a fucking path of destruction. And you don't give a fuck because you're not even thinking. And you ain't gonna know about the destruction until it's there in front of your fucking face. Or when you just burning in the fire with them. I'm trying to stop people before it even gets that far. Like, wake the fuck up and use your own goddamn head, man. Like, damn. What the fuck happened to people, bro? That shit is crazy, man. Like, man, like I wish I could meet some of y'all, bro. And like I said, I'm gonna keep looking for the people who act like that. I want you to come on my show because I need to talk to you about some shit. And I want you to be honest. Don't come on here with that fucking sarcastic bullshit. I might slap you in your mouth. I don't got time for that. Let's be different, man. I'm serious. Let's do better for ourselves and for the people who watching us. Because some of y'all might be Instagram famous. But even y'all, just because you don't follow somebody else's steps to get to this Instagram fame, you being all depressed and shit, you still got young motherfuckers that's probably looking up to you because you have Instagram fame and you leading their young ass into the wrong direction. And they damn sure can't think for themselves. You couldn't even think for yourself at that age. They younger than you. It's gonna be just a whole fucking cycle of fucked up people. Like, come on, bro. Stop. Let's put an end to it, bro. Like I say, we don't have much time. We have approximately 7 hours and 8 days until 2020. Let's start thinking clearly. If you gotta meditate, if you gotta smoke a blunt, if you gotta smoke some fucking rock, you smoke some rock and make that your last rock. If you gotta pop shrooms to fucking rewire your brain or whatever the fuck. I mean, I really wouldn't recommend it, but if that's what it takes to get your ass to think the right way and get your gears oiled up and start running how they supposed to be running, do that. I'm serious. Cause I look, honest to fucking God, I'd rather you niggas smoke dope, get your heads right, than to keep going with the bullshit y'all doing right now. If crack was a medicine that could get your head right, I want you to smoke dope. I want everybody to smoke dope. Don't get addicted to it. Smoke some dope, clear your mind. Let's go into 2020 with a fresh mindset. With a new mindset. Leave all that dumb shit in the past, bro. I'm dead ass, man. Like, it's the holiday season. Today is Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas. New Year's is in a few days. Get all the stupid shit out your system right now. Like I said, you have 7 hours and 8 days left. Excuse me. You have 7 hours and 8 days left. That's how much time left you got to be stupid. That's how much time y'all got. That's all I'm giving you. You be stupid in that time. Anything after that, if I see you acting dumb as fuck and you still doing the same shit, I don't need it, bro. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you, bro. Cause we getting too old for this shit, nigga. I'm 23. I'm finna be 24 May 29th. Like, come on, bro. Do you really think I need some dumbass, sarcastic, half-ass, fake depressed niggas who can't think? Like, you think I need that on my team, bro? Come on, bro. We don't even need that in the world. Y'all need to do better. I hope y'all share this episode. If y'all know a motherfucker who act like that, send this shit to them. Because they need to hear it. If they got a problem with it, come see me. I don't care. We can talk about it. We can bump it out. I don't care. You need your ass whooped anyways. I might take off my belt and tell your ass up like I'm your damn daddy. You need a fucking ass whooping. Especially if you wasn't raised like that. And then you acting like that to get some attention. Come on, bro. That has to be the wackest shit you could do. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck is it? Like, damn, like, what the fuck is the world coming to, dog? And like I said, I know 2020 is gonna be a good year for me, but man, I want y'all to do better, man. And like I say, this is not for me. This is for y'all. I know how to think for myself. I'm good. This is for y'all. I want y'all to do better. And I love all my listeners, and I'm sure my listeners, the faithful listeners, I'm sure those are the ones who feel the same way how I feel. But like I said, if you know anybody who act like anything that I just said, send this to them. Because they need a message. They need somebody to let them know. Haven't nobody told them that they being dumb as fuck until they really notice how fucking stupid they being. Like I said, they don't know how fucking fire. They don't know how hot the fire is until they land in that bitch and half burnt. And niggas like, oh shit, it's hot. Like, yeah. Try to tell your dumbass that shit a few weeks ago. Like, come on, bro. Really? Like, we got to do better, bro. But like I say, 7 hours and 8 days. That's all y'all got left for the dumb shit. That's how much time I'm giving you. Let's be stupid in that time. Everything after that, like what they say, New Year, new me. That's what it really need to be. That should be y'all New Year's resolution. Like, for real, for real. Let's do that. 2020. It need to be the year of new people. Cause all this other shit is way beyond me. I don't know where y'all get this shit from, boy. Y'all make my motherfucking ass itch with all this dumb shit. Hey, Jesus, fuck. Man, that's all I want to say, man. Cause, like I said, I done talked to this with a few people this week. I done talked about this with a few people this week, and they feel the same way, and the shit is annoying. But before I close out the show, like I said, I got some announcements. What was the first one? Oh, well, actually, I have one announcement, because the other one is I don't want to tell nobody. I'm gonna just say that for me, but it is something big. But another announcement. I'm gonna post this on my social media too, so y'all can see it. But It's gonna be a while from now, but I want everybody to go on their calendar right now. If you live in Florida, go on your calendar right now. While you listening, go on your calendar. Go on your damn calendar. Go to March and click on March 14th. March 14th is the day of the Culture Fest. I know a lot of people don't know what Culture Fest is because it is the first annual. It is an art and music festival that's going to be held in Orlando. I talked to this lady about being part of the Culture Fest, and I'm going to be out there selling merchandise. I'm going to have some t-shirts. I talked to a t-shirt lady the other day. I sent her my designs. We're going to get some t-shirts made. I got like 4 different designs. I'm going to get some t-shirts made. I don't know all you niggas sizes, but of each design, I'm going to have about 60 shirts. So if you see me out there, come fuck with me. I'm going to have some shirts. I got like 4 designs. I'm going to have some hats. And I'm gonna try to get the hats in a whole bunch of different colors. But I talked to the shirt lady. I'm going to put my order in like 2 weeks. I'm just trying to have everything pre-ready. But I'm going to put my order in for the shirts in about 2 weeks. I talked to her. She gave me the price literally last night. I'm going to put my order in. I'm going to get my shirts. I'm going to get some hats, business cards. I'm thinking maybe some little tote bags or some shit. If y'all got some ideas, give them to me. Like I say, go to your calendar, click on March 14th, March 14. If you live in Florida, if you live around the Orlando area, if you live in Central Florida, wherever, anywhere in Florida, if you want to travel, it's going to be in Orlando. And I'm going to be posting on my page, and I'm going to keep letting y'all know about this on social media and on my podcast as it gets closer. March 14th, Culture Fest. I'm going to be a vendor. I'm going to be selling merchandise. If you want some merchandise, pull up on me. Come fuck with me. I haven't really got no prices for the shirts yet. I'm going to do all that when the shirts come in. But like I say, go to your calendar, save the date. March 14th, I'm going to be vending at the Culture, Art, and Music Festival in Orlando. Come fuck with me. Come support the podcast. If you really fuck with me and if you really support the podcast like y'all say y'all do and how y'all be listening every week, come show some love, bro. Pull up. Come shop with me. For real, for real. I'm going to have some shit for y'all. I'm going to have little business cards. I'm going to be handing out business cards, t-shirts, hats, tote bags, and like I said, it's an art music festival. I think they say it's going to be like a little art exhibit. Everybody's local, all the artists and shit. So it's going to be some artists out there performing. You might know them, you might not. You get to meet a whole bunch of new people. You get the experience. If you do have your own business, come out there and network. Come fuck with me. I might put you on the show. And I even talked to the owner of the founder of the whole Culture Fest. I talked to her, and I am planning to have her on the podcast probably after the Culture Fest. But I did talk to her, and she said she's down to do a show. So I'm planning to have her on the show. But once again, March 14th. Mark the date, save the date. Culture Fest. It's going to be in Orlando. And I'm going to post all the other shit. It's 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm going to be out there selling shirts. Y'all come fuck with me, man. I'm serious. I will greatly appreciate it. Boy, I might give you a goddamn kiss. But come fuck with me. Come support, man. I fuck with it. Come fuck with me. It's gonna be a good show, bro. I've been seeing the little videos of the people who they got coming. I don't know none of the people. Like I said, they all local, but they got some talent pulling up, bro. For real. And I'm ready for it. I think it's gonna be pretty turnt. For real. like I say, man, I'm so ready for 2020, man. 2020 is the year of vision. And I want everybody, if you have a business, you're an entrepreneur, you got anything going for yourself, music, if you got your own podcast, any type of anything that you're trying to jumpstart, 2020 is the year to do it, bro. I started in 2019. I couldn't even wait. 2020, let's get this shit done. But like I said, it's the holiday season. Today is Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas, and New Year's is right around the corner. I hope everybody have a happy holidays. I want everybody to be safe. If you are drinking, please do not drive. On my way home from work today, I seen 3 motherfuckers get pulled over. On my way home from work, I see 3 different people get pulled over. So trust me, police is out, nigga. 12 is out. Y'all should know that during our holiday season. So have your fun. Spend some time with your family. Open up some gifts. Drink some coquito. I need to hit my boy. I know he probably got some. I'm gonna be drinking some for sure. I ain't gonna smoke. I can't smoke. I'm not smoking no more. I'm trying to be solid, but might drink a little something for the people. But y'all be safe. Happy holidays. Don't do nothing that's gonna get yourself fucked up. And before I did have some segments. I'll say that shit. I ain't doing no segments on this episode. But before I close out, y'all know every Christmas, y'all know how Mariah Carey got her on All I Want for Christmas Is You song. That's cool, you know, little cute little R&B Christmas carol. But I fuck with the hood niggas, man. I need some Gucci. Gucci got that Christmas shit.
Jingle bells, bells on the scale, fish scale, same color egg. Tryna duck the fish.
Shit hard as fuck.
Cause these niggas tried to play with my bread. Jingle bells, motherfucker 12. I'ma drop a bag on your head. The neighbors won't tell, and we left with no shells. It's a dead man sleep in your bed. Jingle, jingle, I'm Chris Kringle. Tryna stack my chips up, tall like Pringles. The work came darker, the price got cheaper. Cold like Christmas and pints like Easter. Watching them with the work, in the kitchen like Batista. Shake the pot, shake the pot, shake it like a seizure. Trust your boy the super high, sell it for it's even dry.
Happy holidays.
But I don't wear a suit and tie.
Happy holidays from me and Gucci, the East Atlanta Santa. This is Loop Logic Podcast. Enjoy the holidays.
She jacking me, she watch me like a private eye. Mom guy, wise guy, your boyfriend a small fry. Drop top, wanna turn, cause I can't be the fall guy. All into your